say our social media presence.
Our fans, like how we were able to interact with the fans. I mean, you said 60,000 likes. I mean, I joined the band, we had 9,000 likes, and we were opening for this band on our first tour, like 1 week tour, just total like ourselves. We booked it and everything, and they had 18,000, so it was double. I was like, oh man, like we're never gonna get to 18,000 likes.
It seems so big. And we were just like,
yeah.
damn.
So we started talking to fans. We want to get that. We want to get 100 likes a day. We want to get 200 likes a day. Stuff. And we got to that point, like freaking out, and then like we dropped an album like 2,000 a day and stuff like happening. But yeah, it's just talking to fans and making like a real connection with them instead of just like you should check out my band, and like okay, and then you just like delete it. Like to really talk to them and really establish a connection.
Yeah, back when we were in, I mean, from high school is when we started, and then it's been continuing on for such a long time. We just try to make conversation with every single person we can, not just, we don't spam them. We started off doing that. But I would say that's definitely the greatest contributor. I mean, this is our actual vehicle now, so it's like, we're so comfortable. We had 11 people in the van all at once, and you had to sleep one person in a bench, one person on the floor, and now we have like a TV and a microwave. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, I remember you guys played Green Street in Greensboro quite a few times.
That was one of our best shows.
I remember first time you guys played there, you had like a piano on the stage, and you had so many guys crammed on one stage.
It was ridiculous. We couldn't move.
Yeah, that's another thing that really changes the shows for sure.
Yeah, we played a lot of
crowds getting bigger since the album released.
Yeah,
they knowing the words.
It's crazy. It's the same venues too. So like we've seen it like the smallest with like 6 people there, like 10 people there, and then just like 50, and then like to being it sold out. It's crazy.
It comes with like higher standards too. Like there's more people to see us, and we have to do that much better. And with the first couple tours, I was tearing down my drums right after. I'd be like, "Thank you, good night," and like immediately I'd start like loosening stuff,
wrapping up our cables.
Now that like to have like a crew and to be able to not tear down my drums, it makes me. All I have to do every day is play this set, like this 30 minutes. So it has to be the best I can possibly do, and every single day I try to make it better and better and better because there's no excuses. So just because we're on a higher level and we have like a crew and all these people doing stuff for us, it doesn't mean I'm working any less hard. Yeah, I'm working for a lot of different things. Like I don't have to do all that heavy lifting and stuff. I'm worried about my body.
I mean, at this moment right now, we just got done recording our second record. Everybody's freaking out about the sophomore slump. Everybody's second record. Everybody says, "Oh, they suck now," and all this stuff. They changed their sound. They're so different. We're really worried about that as a band. But
yeah, and I mean, worry always kind of. If we weren't worried about it, we'd have just went in the studio and put out whatever. Like the fact that we were worried about it is just every single day. Like you can't even go 5 seconds without thinking about the album. And I was never more prepared for this album. These two guys were never. I've never seen them work so hard when they weren't having to do anything. Like I'm doing my drum tracks. I don't have to record for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and they're every day like warming up, practicing, going over the choruses and stuff like that. So everyone was worried about it, but that was good because everyone didn't want to come in unprepared, didn't want to come in and have a chorus that they didn't like or have a drum part I didn't like. It was everyone was like, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this for real.
There was a couple. Yeah, there were a couple. We were having hard times. Like, where do we want to go with this? Like, what's going on with it? And it fell apart a little bit, and we were like really worried. And we rewrote it, and it ended up being like way better than the first time. A lot of it had to do with our producer we worked with, Dan Corneff. It was like super laid back, but knew what he was talking about. He was, it was good. It was a good kind of stress.
Yeah, he'd just kind of be like, I don't like it. Let's do something different. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it easy to take that kind of criticism, or I guess constructive criticism from a producer?
Oh yeah,
especially from someone like him. Like yeah, the stuff he's done and everything. I mean, he really knows what he's talking about. Compared to us, we've been doing this for a few years.
Oh yeah, he's like, I like this better because of this reason. You're like, wow, that completely makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. He's recorded albums we grew up listening to, like Riot and Paramore and like the Breaking Benjamin records and Killswitch Engage and Red Jumpsuit. And like, how can you say like, no, you don't know what you're talking about? Like when you're this guy you idolize is telling you how to play drums and like.
Oh yeah.
Just that mutual respect, because it wasn't like he came in with an ego either. We all came in with the same goal in mind, and we wanted to make a great record and get it out to as many people as possible, and hopefully we did that.
Yeah, Warped Tour definitely, it's the worst. You gotta drink a lot more water than normal. And,
it's insane. You're so tired, and just because you're outside.
Yeah. And just the other day we had to play in the rain, so things like that happen too.
Wind and rain, like cymbals start moving in the rain. Like my first outdoor show, I never was like, oh Jesus, like this is happening. Yeah. Like I played in my basement my whole life. Like I never went on stage when rain's hit me in the face and stuff blowing over, and the stages are kind of makeshift. So when Hayden started jumping in front of me, my whole drum set's moving everywhere. It's like you're battling the elements more.
Your equipment starts going out and everything.
Indoor is tight. Indoor is tight.
Indoor is definitely.
Yeah. So.
My cell phone's still right here. I have messages waiting for me, like always, like all day. Like this is what I'm doing, and it's crazy when you go home. It's just like the world just went on pause for you for 3 weeks. And you go home and everything's. And you feel the same. You're ready to go home and everything's just different. It's like you time travel 4 months ahead.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm going on vacation for a little bit, and you just leave for 4 months.
Yeah, time goes by way faster. You know, I used to I was in high school when I joined the band, and we started touring. Like, you know, we were home like a week out of every month. It was just like.
Yeah, you definitely got to make time for all your family. You only have short periods of time like that at home. Make an effort to visit everybody, your old friends, and all that kind of stuff to keep relationships going.
I don't know how people record without cell phones.
So dumb.
Skype.
Writing a letter. Yeah. Writing a letter is so dumb.
Yeah, but they like in the 80s they go away for how long? No contact. Payphones.
Yeah, okay.
Check it out on YouTube. We covered it.
Yeah, the choice was all mine.